Blake, Josh, ANZAC Day without the two-up. What's going on?
It's all a bit of a storm in a teacup, I think, Layla. There's been a flood of accusations online and elsewhere accusing us of having turned woke, which I think if anyone who knows us would find quite amusing. We haven't cancelled Two Up. We're not hosting Two Up in our venue this ANZAC Day in response to requests from families and our veteran members.
So why is that? I mean, Blake, has it got a bit wild in the past, or is it just not the right tone?
It always does get a little bit wild and rowdy, but I think this year we want to have a more focus on families and veterans so they can come to a safe place and a safe space to enjoy stories, talk to each other, have a beverage, have something to eat, and not just be surrounded by Two Up.
Josh, you are a veteran. You served in Iraq and Afghanistan. What does ANZAC Day mean to you?
Well, let me answer that question from the perspective of our sub-branch. We have one of the largest veteran memberships in New South Wales. And we're very young. Our average age is 37 compared to RSL's average age of about 76. And also most of our members have combat experience. So ANZAC Day is a very personal thing for us. We all know people who've been killed in service, and that's a loss that all of us carry daily. ANZAC Day is a day where we all come together and we remember those who've been killed in service. We remember the sacrifices made by them, and we remember the sacrifices made significantly by their families. And we create an environment where families can share that commemoration and remembrance of the loved ones that they've lost. And that's the environment that we seek to offer on ANZAC Day.
So let me be devil's advocate and say the old diggers came back from the war. They loved a drink, they loved a two-up, they got a bit rowdy. You know, why is it different now?
My family are veterans and the older generation. My great-uncle was a veteran. I wear his medals every ANZAC Day. My great-grandfather was a veteran. My grandfather was a veteran. I think they'd be proud of the fact that we're actually honouring ANZAC Day this way. They used to love to come and share stories with their mates. Having that camaraderie on ANZAC Day is important, and sort of having an overbearing background noise sort of deflates the situation.
In the past, North Bondi RSL has been a reflective and sombre environment where families have remembered their loved ones, where veterans have remembered the people that they served with. And then mid-afternoon, we've started Two Up, and the venue's changed to become a different venue where it's been more focused on boisterous drinking games. This year we're going to do something different. This year we're going to extend the family environment through the entire day.
What kind of reaction have you had, generally speaking? Because you've been in the news a lot today. What are you hearing?
Look, the reaction has been overwhelmingly positive from people that matter. So from our members that maybe hadn't heard that we were taking this approach, and from members of our local community, they've been overwhelmingly supportive.
Is there a place for Two Up in other venues?
Oh, absolutely. We have nothing against gambling. We have nothing against taking a punt. We have nothing against having a few drinks and maybe becoming a little bit boisterous. But that's not what ANZAC Day is for us, and that's not what our members want in our venue.
So is this something that's scrapped for good, or will you revisit again in the future? Is this a bit of a trial year?
We'll just see how it goes, I think. I've even had veterans ring me on the way here to say thank you for giving this a go, giving it an opportunity to see how it works. We will have a significant loss with revenue, but at the end of the day, we're doing it for the right reasons. Sometimes it's not all about revenue raising. Sometimes you have to go back to your grassroots and make sure that we look after our veterans and their families, which a lot of times are neglected in society, and we want to go back to that.
Layla, I hope that veterans keep playing Two Up. I hope that there's plenty of venues on ANZAC Day that veterans can go and play Two Up. Just for us, it's not a priority.
All right, well, I can't argue with creating a safe and calm place for veterans to share their stories, and I wish you all the best this ANZAC Day.
Thank you.
Thank you.